In this week's headlines, we've seen everything from disasters on the Met red carpet to reality TV's wars, crimes, and sex scandals.
All right, and here to make sense of it all is one of the stars from MTV's Wild 'N Out and Girl Code, comedian Esther. I love that name.
I know, right?
Plus, hot off of his new stand-up tour and the new web series, The Rob Stapleton Show, is comedian Rob Stapleton. Hey, guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you.
I love it. Serving the pink fashion.
Do it.
All right, so let's talk about the Met Gala. Clearly, you all are dressed to impress. Some people got it right at the Met Gala, and some people got it woefully wrong. Lupita was a little controversial. She usually gets it right, but that Prada dress, there were some haters out there. What'd you all make of the dress? And yeah. Yeah, the picture just flashed on screen.
Lupita can wear anything, and she can get away with it. Whatever.
She can wear a wristband and be fine.
Right. I mean,
she's one of those females that's cute with pink eye.
Oh, cute with pink eye.
You know what I mean?
That's hard to do. So,
especially with her Oscar in her hand, she's like, hey.
That's true.
She can wear a t-shirt.
but this dress is kind of like she stole it from like a car wash or something, you know? Like it has that little spongy,
She got a little black woman superhero thing going on in there too, but it looks good.
Okay.
That can work. Okay, well, maybe one that you won't agree with so much is Kate Upton.
Oh.
I don't know if she was going to a funeral or what happened. What do you think?
It looked like a PTA meeting had gone wrong.
PTA?
It looked like she was going to a funeral, but it was somebody she didn't like. She was glad that they died, and you know, let me celebrate that they're dead.
You know, like those little things that are on top of the wedding cake? Well, that's the one you don't want on your cake.
You don't want that one.
on
you
your
don't want
cake.
one.
Got
All
it,
right, what
okay.
about Katie Holmes? This yellow dress
my
didn't
God.
receive a lot of great
Let's see
accolades at all.
She thinks she's like little Snow White, doesn't she? Like she has like a Snow White complex, like her mommy told her.
Oh, or Belle, like from Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
Yeah, got the whole
that?
Beauty and the Beast thing going on there.
Yeah.
I like that one. I'm not gonna lie. I can't hate on that one.
You
I
like that
one.
dress?
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, Lola's favorite, Sandra Lee. Check this one out, Sandra Lee. What do you think of this? Speaking of fairy tales.
I love it.
Really?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
You would wear that dress?
Rob would wear that dress.
Okay.
On the weekends when he's
That's
not
the
doing
type of
comedy
dress
shows.
when you ask in the store how much is it, your salesperson says, "Are you serious?
You actually
You thinking about buying this? You serious?"
Dress.
Yeah.
Who you would buy? You would wear that?
I would totally wear that, but you know, you gotta like.
You'd wear it
You
where?
gotta. I would wear
Yeah, exactly. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
As you jumped into a volcano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, speaking of clothing and not wearing clothing, Neil Patrick Harris on the cover of Rolling Stone.
This is him at the Met Gala, and you
Okay.
check him out in this
Oh,
next
yeah.
picture. This next picture shows him
So
without...
here he is clothed, and here he
As-
is on the cover of Rolling Stone without anything but a top hat and a smile.
The only thing I gotta say is any man that can hold a hat with no hands.
I'm sure he had. An extension
Interesting
on.
take on that.
Oh, man. Let's
it
just say he wasn't in the pool before they took the picture.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How much would it take, pay-wise, for you all to pose like that? How much would you have to get paid?
Okay, we'll have to be a couple of O's in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Not just
he'd
dinner
have
and
to
a
find
movie?
a big top hat.
Yeah. I would
I've
need
never
one of those
seen it.
big,
How do you
one of those big beach hats.
Pooh? Tell us more,
I'm just,
Pooh.
you know, I've
you
heard
know.
the stereotype.
Oh!
He got big feet, you know.
Yeah, you know, I'm size 12 with a curve.
But Doogie Howser, I don't want to see. You know, he's gay and all, so he thinks it's okay. But we don't want to see that.
Oh.
I got to give it to him, man. It's a little humor in it, you know, to be nude, but then to have the hat right there, like, you know.
Okay. So, all right.
Apparently he was able to pull it off.
You're a hot photographer, though, right?
Oh, that's
You have
true,
to
that's
keep
true.
your boner up.
Oh.
Can I say
Moving on. a story that people say no boner was involved at all. This picture
Don't
of...
repeat that.
I know, I'm
You just
sorry.
let it go.
Oh, okay, letting that go.
Yeah, let that go.
Controversial picture here. Willow Smith and a young man in bed who's 20 years old with his shirt off. Now, you heard what her mother had to say earlier about it, but what do you all have to say?
I think she's still traumatized from the VMAs when she was with her dad and watched Miley Cyrus twerk it. And she's just like still processing all of that. So she thinks it's okay to be laying in bed with a naked man.
Let's put it like this. I know a couple of dudes in the hood that are serving 5 to 7 from being in a picture like that. You know what I mean? I mean, let's keep it real.
Well, there's not even a picture. It's just rumors.
no, that's a picture. That's not cropped together. That's a
Right.
picture. That happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, they say Willow is mature and she's 13, but I'm like, come on, that's
Yeah.
a little bit much right there.
I'm a little
You know what I
uncomfortable
mean?
with that photo. I
then-
get her
I know
mom's
Jake-
defense, but I'm a little uncomfortable with that
And
photo.
Jada
They
was
say-
like
they
at
say
the
he's
airport. Jada
shirtless.
was avid about. She was livid about that. She
And when
didn't
they
wanna
say
hear
they
anything.
don't have any punishment rules in their house, there's no punishment in their house.
And that's exactly what happened. When you don't lay down
they
the
don't have
rules.
Oh my
punishment.
God, I want to be adopted by the Smiths.
They
no
need a- they
punishment. That was my childhood. It was all punishment.
This is what happens when there's no rules in the house. You're in bed with a 20-year-old dude at 13 and a half.
Oh,
Wow.
All right, part 3 of the Real Housewives
I love
of
you, Willow. I
Atlanta
love you, Willow.
reunion show. Nene and Candy faced off. Let's take a look and then discuss.
Yes, yes.
This is a good cat fight.
You could apologize first and foremost, especially.
What I just told you,
especially
that's
to
how
my
I
mom.
felt. That's how I
So you trying to
felt.
say my mom is low in the
That-
gutter?
Did I say she was low in the gutter? Did I write that she was low in the gutter?
You said you would
I
not stoop
said
so low
I
like
would
Mama
not stoop
Joyce
so
to be in
low
the gutter.
and throw a shoe or drag somebody
So
down the
basically you
street.
saying that my
That's what
mom,
I said.
you said
Your
is to be
mama
in the
threw
gutter.
a shoe and she told
Are you
Carmen
trying to say
she was
my
going to
mama is
drag
down in the
her
gutter?
down. If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it.
Well,
I
you
said,
implied that.
I said what I said.
Okay, well what you
Okay?
said was some bullshit.
But
That's
you don't
what
like it, you don't like it.
Woo! All right. She said what she said. So first of all, who would win in a fist fight between these two women?
Candy will whip that ass. Let me tell you this. Candy, she was from a girl group. She had to fight every day. Coming from a girl group, you ever been a boy band or a girl group? You got to fight every day.
Good point.
See, the thing about Nene, I like the old Nene. You know what I mean? Nene has to be right with everything right now. And you got to realize, when this series first started, Candy was a millionaire walking into the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nene made this status, and she just hates when anybody has anything to say back to her anymore. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Candy ain't playing that. She about to get married, take her life to the next level. She like, bitch, let me tell you something. You know? Especially when you talk about a black woman's mother. A black woman don't play that. You bring her mother into some dirt,
It's going to be an issue.
there's gonna be some stuff.
I love how the host was just sitting there. He had nothing to
Yeah,
say.
Andy Cohen was just like,
Scared, like, how do I get a word in right now?
Yeah, it was like he was watching a tennis match, right? Yeah.
and you was smart. See, Nene was smart because she had her hair in a bun. She wasn't gonna get her hair pulled like,
Right.
like Portia
Right.
did to Kenya.
She was prepared, right?
Okay, let's talk about another Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right.
Phaedra and her husband Apollo. Apollo pled guilty to racketeering and all sorts of issues. What do you think of that? He says he was trying to keep up with the Joneses to portray this affluent lifestyle because that's what reality television demands of him. But
You know, one of the
know.
things about it, I love Apollo on the show because he's one of them. Him and Peter, like, they keep it so real on the show. You can tell they really don't want to be on there. They're there because of their wives and they're there to support them.
Right.
But I say how real Apollo is, it is almost to his downfall.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude's a criminal. I mean,
Yeah.
allegedly. He's a criminal.
he pled guilty. He is a
Legal reasons. Allegedly.
well, he's
a
on
criminal.
probation.
But this
So
all,
he's a criminal.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you're right. It is on record.
okay.
It's, it's on government record.
Yeah.
But the dude, I mean, he's just, I mean, it's how many levels of wrong it is.
Yeah.
It's scheming, it's identity fraud, it's
Yeah.
bribery, it's a lot
Yeah,
of
stealing
so many
pensions.
levels. And then your wife's a lawyer. Oh my
know.
God.
Oh my God,
top
are you
of that.
serious? She's a lawyer?
Yeah, that's like a
Dang.
Muslim dude open up a pork chop shop. It's just,
She's probably helping him with all the paperwork and stuff. You think she's done
That's
in
what
on
some
it?
people claim.
She's got to be in on it.
and you know, and she's trying to separate herself from it a little bit. And I love their little son Aiden. I love
So
he's so cute.
I'm
Mr.
sure he's in on it
Mr.
too.
President.
It's like everybody's in. It's a family business.
Because Aiden probably got cars under his name already. His credit messed up at 2.
It seems like
that
there's
was
so
clean
much
credit.
drama in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Mimi and Nico's sex tape. Okay, they talked about it the other night. Let's take a look and
Yes.
then let's keep talking.
Woo!
Well, what I'm about to tell you is disturbing. Remember when we was coming back from the Bahamas and my bags got stolen? What I didn't tell you is that my camera was in that bag.
Okay, and what?
And everything we done on that camera has been exposed.
What does this mean?
We exposed. It's media takeout.
Media Takeout is the #1 urban blog in the world. So everybody is seeing this. How come you didn't tell me the camera was in your bag that was stolen?
Okay, so what's more believable, the stolen camera story or their bad acting? I'm confused.
That scene, it looked like, okay, we all know Love and Hip Hop isn't Shakespeare.
Right.
Yeah, right.
But that scene looked like a play from the 8th grade when you had to do one of those, but your parents would come see you and you just want to yell, and cut. Let's do this over again. It's really sad because she has a 4-year-old. She has this
it's
porno
sad
tape.
that she spent so much money on that boob job. She has to make it back by selling this porno. I don't
But there
blame
is a
her.
positive to it. Shower racks sales have went up 76% around the country. So
Shower rat.
All those stunts on the shower
Yeah,
curtain they were
all
trying to pull off in the video.
you know what's funny? Because we all talk about it and how bad it is, but 8 out of 10 people do want to see at least 15 minutes of it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, 'cause
so
I
you've
think-
seen how much
Well,
of it?
I'm
the whole
thinking about
thing?
getting my career to the next level. So me and Esther think about releasing a sex tape. Just to get that, popping.
What would your sex tape be called?
It's called Rob Loves Takeout. Rob Loves Takeout.
Well, it
Wait,
doesn't
I'm
seem
not standing up for this.
it doesn't.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard exclusive. Exclusive.
Lola gets 10% of the video sales. It's so great. You need to write that in the contract now.
And I'm gonna be on the cover like this.
I gotta pat myself on the back for that one.
But you know what? It doesn't seem like your career is needed right now because you both are doing great with your stand-up. Tell us where we can catch you and what you're up to next.
Well, I'll be at Caroline's next month. And you guys come out in June. I'll be at Caroline's. That's the forum. To be able to perform at the Caroline stage on Broadway. You can catch me out on What the Funny Show, Rob Stapleton on What the Funny, TV show I do with Marlon Wayans digitally.
And Miss Coo.
And I'm on Girl Code right now, but look for me on Wildin' Out in June. And I'm touring with Tanisha from Girl Code, so we might be coming to a college near you.
Yeah, get that money, Esther.
Yeah, look for us in Vegas.
All right, and when
soon.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs comes out, you're coming back to see us again, right?
Uncut.
Right?
Uncut.
Yeah.
Cover that.
Oh, you guys are too much. Thank you so much for coming. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Great time.
All right. And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360.